Hello and welcome to Formula One. We're here today at Silverstone. I am taking pole position in this race for the first time in ages. I've actually got a pole position. We had a wet qualifying, so yeah, it played topsy-turvy with most of the teams. My new teammate as well has been picked. I haven't showed you who my new teammate is because I couldn't renew with Carlos Sainz, but I have Nico Rosberg as my teammate. And yeah, my first pole position actually of the current Grand Prix. But I'm actually impressed. But we're going to be listening to Kevin Wilson on the formation lap, so enjoy the video, then enjoy the music.
Great Britain then, one of only two countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the Formula One World Championship. And the circuit extends that record further for today's Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of the Silverstone circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into Turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lee lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Gasly, Rosberg, Fernando Alonso, Ocon and Lance Stroll, Ricciardo, Verstappen, Sergio Perez and Russell, Giovinazzi, Tsunoda, Nicholas Latifi and Giuliano Alesi, Mick Schumacher, Joe, Mazepin and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
I just got in from the local. I had to try the local brew. And I run into the local gossip, and I learned a thing or two about you local yokels and what you get up to. And he read
Right,
me
let's
your
get the car up to
opinion
temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
The local chefs are booked up. The local docs are drunk. The local priest likes little boys' bums, and the local cops are cunt. I said the local cops are... What did I say? The local cops are cunt. The local mayor's a fucking dickhead. His wife's the local snob. The local bank manager's a fucking wanker, and so's the local cop. The local Sparky's a fucking cowboy. Local plumber's making a mint. The local undertaker's a fucking weirdo, and the local lawyer's full of shit. And the local chefs are booked up. The local docs are drunk. The local priest likes little boys' bums, and the local cops are cunt. I said the local cops are... What did I say? The local cops are cunt. The local bookie's a shonky bastard. Local races fucking ring. Local publican ought to be fucking up for watering down the piss. The local polly's a fucking gin jockey. And here's something else I know. The local cricket team ain't worth fucking shit. The local footy team's a fucking joke. And the local chefs are pushed up. The local docs are drunk. The local priest likes little boys' bums, and the local cops are cunt. I said the local cops are... What did I say? The local cops are cunt. The local butcher's full of blowflies. Local dogs are full of fleas. Local barber's a fucking butcher. Local kids are fucking thieves. Local car yards are fucking rip-off. And so's the local show. And the local cops are dead set cunt. But I mentioned that a minute ago when I said the local chefs.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Little boys' bums and the local cops are cunt. I said the local chefs are puffed up. The local docs are drunk. The local priest likes little boys' bums and the local cops are cunt. I said the local cops are... What did I say? The local cops are cunt. Big finish. 1, 2, 3, 4. The local cops are cunt.
The energy store is getting worn, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
First day at school, and the sweet young teacher straight from college, her first day there too. His mum and Miss Brown chatted about living out there in the scrub, and how he'd grown up with the shearers, and how he'd done it pretty rough. But he could cull and crutch and dip and dag, though he was only 6. But I think it's best to warn you, she said. He swears a little bit. I'll keep my eye on him, Miss Brown promised. He can be my helping hand. And I'm sure we'll be the best of friends. Now won't we, little man? He didn't even raise his eyes. He just bit his bottom lip and shuffled sand with his new shoes and said, I don't give a shit. Now, she said, you don't swear, I'll let you ring the bell. He said, you're supposed to be the fucking gun. Go ring the cunt yourself. And tell me what time's fucking smoko. What time do we knock off? And I'm busting for a fucking shit, so where's the thunderbox? And do we get our daily rolly weed and 6 cold cans of piss? And can any bastard tell me whose fucking show is this? But that didn't seem to faze her. She just knelt down next to him and sweetly smiled and softly whispered, we'd better start again, because you must learn not to swear like that, because it's against the rules. He said, well, stick your rules and stick your shoes and stick your fucking school. But she just grit her teeth and forced a smile and didn't let it show. She just said, let's both go on the veranda. We'll have enough again. Now, if you stand here beside me, you can help me call the children up. He said, you don't need me to help you. What you need's a fucking nut. But again, it just bounced off her and she let his comment pass. Had it been me, I would have kicked that midget mongrel up the arse. But she said, now listen carefully, boys and girls. Please don't make a sound. You fucking tell them, lady. Come you bastards, get around and find out what time's fucking smoko. What time
We're looking at some gearbox wear. Try to keep your number of shifts to a minimum.
And do we get our daily rolly weed and 6 cold cans of piss? And can any bastard tell me whose fucking show is this? The kid had turned that school ride on its ear, and come recess time, 2 teachers had fucking heart attacks and another 6 resigned. But through the barrage and the bedlam, Miss Brown just kept it cool and just ignored that little arsehole that was trying to wreck the school. The head said, just hide here in the staff room until things settle down. It's really quite a lovely school. You get to like it, Miss Brown. But back outside there in the schoolyard, things were getting pretty hot. The little cunt had formed a union and signed all the other mongrels up. Because he learned proper from the shearers and remembered what they
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
And if it rained, don't come at all. But meanwhile, back there in the building, the staff was shooting broken glass. As the little sawn-off savages started chanting their demands, they said, oi, what time's fucking smoko? What time do we knock off? And if we're busting for a fucking shit, where's the thunderbox? Do we get our daily rolly weed and 6 cold cans of piss? And can any bastard tell us whose fucking show is this? The shit-scared head just shook and trembled as he sobbed, stick with me, staff. As one by one those left tied up and bolted to their cars. And they knew the head had gone tattars and his spring had finally sprung, when he pissed and shit his dacks and started screaming for his mum. Then Miss Brown volunteered and said, I know I'm only new, but I spent my life around shearing sheds. I'll see what I can do, because my brothers are all shearers, and I was once their rouseabout. So I'll go out there if you like and try and sort the problem out. She ducked and weaved and sidestepped as she walked across the yard, and straight up to the little cunt, drinking rum and playing cards. And when she decked him with a bawby too, the whole school stopped and gawked. And she said, listen here, you little cunt, we need to fucking talk, because there ain't no fucking smoko. I'll say when we knock off, and I'll tell you when to fucking sit through.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Get your fucking rolly, we cook it, fuck all here for free. And if you want to know who runs this show, fucking me! Get ya! Can't get around, you little cunt! Get in line! Inside, go on! Get around! You sit right up, that's right, keep your fucking eye on you!
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
And a horse and cart. And the Wheeler brothers.
Confirmed. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. The safety car is out. We need you to reduce your pace. It looks like there's a high amount of debris on the track.
I got me dad backed up in an old boat home called Disgraceland. And just like Elvis, he's king on the throne in Disgraceland. Spunky young nurses running round everywhere to wipe his arse and trim his nose hair. No wonder he fucking loves it there in Disgraceland. 'Cause he said, son, I fucking love it here in Disgraceland. It's as close as I'll ever get to heaven, I reckon, in Disgraceland.
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
Like the time that they were giving him a bed bath in Disgraceland. First time in years he cracked the heart on in Disgraceland. And you know what that spunky young nurse done, son? Check the coast was clear and then give me one. And I said out loud, girl, be old nose in Disgraceland. And he said, son, I fucking love it here in Disgraceland. It's as close as I'll ever get to heaven, I reckon, in Disgraceland. Get out there, Mum and Elvis too, when Mum had been in a grave. If only she knew what that filthy old cunt was getting up to in Disgraceland. Yet the last time I went to see me old dad in Disgraceland, I found him cowering underneath his bed in Disgraceland. And he said, son, I'm busting out of here tonight because I'm fucking scared and I'm fucking frightened. And son, I don't want to fucking die in Disgraceland. Just this morning I fell ass up in the air in Disgraceland. In one of them backless gowns they make you wear in Disgraceland. Your orderly prancing past.
Go, go, go.
Pull me cheeks apart, ran a big hugger burning love up me ass in Disgraceland. Gotta go Disgraceland, Disgraceland.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Teammate status.
You gotta learn to take the good with the bad in this Graceland.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Your way, Dad, in this Graceland.
Teammate status.
Say that again. We're having trouble receiving.
Teammate status.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Teammate status.
Say again. You're breaking up.
Fuck me.
There you go, you cunt. See how you fucking like it. In disgrace.
We're leading our teammate by 49.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 2-minute 14.7.
Rival status.
They're in 15th. The gap is 25.5 seconds. The time last lap was a 2:10.0.
World's most watched reality TV show, live from Washington, with a walk-on cast of thousands, starring Donald Trump. It's political, but it's not PC. There's drama, conflict, lust, head, fun, chicken twists and turns, and lots of what the fuck. What's Donald gonna do today? Are we doomed or are we safe? First thing I read is Donald's tweet. What's Donald gonna do today? Then I turn the TV on, checking up on Don. Is he pissed off or is he okay? What's Donald gonna do today? Oh, Donald. Oh, Donald. Oh, Donald. What's Donald gonna do today? He's a cross between Homer Simpson and good old Fred Flintstone. Don't need no help from no one. He's this shit all on his own. Wants to build a wall to keep them Mexicans out. You reckon that's a great idea? Chinese built a wall centuries ago. Ain't many Mexicans over there. What's Donald gonna do today? Are we doomed or are we safe? First thing I read is Donald's tweet. What's Donald gonna do today? Then I turn the TV on, checking up on Donald. Is he pissed off or is he okay? What's Donald gonna do today? Oh, Donald. Oh, Donald. Oh, Donald. What's Donald gonna do today? There's only one Donald Trump with Melania, his leading lady, and then this competition with Kim Jong-un.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags. Okay, clear. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap. The underbody's taken a little damage. Watch out for it. new strap. That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Well, there's not many Sheilas where I come from, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And they recognise not the ugliest one, but she's the sort of Sheila for me.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
So she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil paint, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. There's no politically correct word for fucking fat, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Bloke wants to really gotta follow a map, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And provided I can get drunk enough to sell him a spur, when I'm over and there's no way me mates are ever gonna want a bucket. No, she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
But she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's got BO and she's got bad breath, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Looks like a buffalo wearing a dress, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She picks her nose and she's always marked, got saggy.
Green flag.
Saggy ass, but I tell you what, mate, I'm fucking laughing. She's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil paint, but she's the sort of Sheila for me.
You have a drive-through penalty. You've been given a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, she ain't too pretty and she ain't too bright, but she's the sort of Sheila for me.
You've taken damage to the side pods. Expect to feel a little drag.
She's got the uglies and she's got the students, mate. Two sort of makes look like a computer and I gotta get drunk to get the courage up the river, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil paint, but she's the sort of Sheila for me.
Teammate status.
Approaching. Didn't catch that. Say again. Return the position immediately or we will be penalised. There is no overtaking during the safety car period.
Yeah, the best bit is she's deaf and dumb and her old man drops dead and left her a pup, so I'm not as fucking stupid.
Gap to teammate behind is 12.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 43.3.
You can see a blue and brewing as they eyed each other off, and the tension only mounted when Snakey won the toss. You brave, he said to Lofty as he chucked across the queue, and the tension in the pub just grew and grew. Oh, break, all right, said Lofty as he snapped the queue in half, and flung it back at Snake and said, you shove this up your ass. Me nana give me that, said Snakey, mate, you're fucking blind. And the Feather Brain Championship was on. It was the front bar Feather Brain, not title fight. The blokes inside the buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one can do not to go cheer was wrong or right. But the front bar Feather Brain, not title fight.
You've lost access to one of the gears. We've lost one of the gears due to a fault.
Sort of place you didn't ask them sort of things. They said Lofty's from the top end, he was ugly, tough and mean. Used a welder's wire brush to scrub his teeth. And Snake was just plain ugly where he come from, no one knew. Reckon Rambo would have shit himself if Snakey told him to. And together they weighed half a ton.
Okay, bad news on the gearbox. The team are trying everything they can think of, but they're not optimistic. Just keep at it, do your best. That's all we can ask.
It seemed to come from nowhere. I just heard this sickening crunch. I thought if any bastard lit through that, they're pretty fucking good. Like a railway peddler's hammer splitting wood. It slammed Lofty against the 8-ball table, flipped it on its edge. But he just casually got up, walked around, then ripped off all the legs. Then one by one he smashed
The side pods have taken damage. You may start to pick up a little drag.
But Snake just shook his skull and blinked a bit and slowly looked
There's serious damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining, approaching the safety. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, the safety car is coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane. Okay, clear. Be warned, the underbody is now critically damaged.
I just drop on the stool, right next to hers, and I ask, do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feed your kids? Or would you show them to me? 'Cause you got a nice head, and you look pretty honest. So your face will be leaving in quarter of an hour. I'd like you to be honest. You know how it feels when you first meet a Sheila and the bullshit.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Like calling her up and telling her you love her when all that you love is just a screw. But she wants to hold hands and you to meet her old man and sit around for hours and talk. But my new method is you just cut through this shit and get down to the goodies straight on. Do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feed your kids? Or would you show them to me? Do you sleep in the nick? Do you give it very
Teammate status.
Say again, you're breaking up.
think we can decide?
Teammate status.
We can fuck off then.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 10.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 7th. The time last lap was a 1:36.1.
You'd give a week's pay to hold her. Don't sit acting dumb, just run it full on and drop a few lines that I told you. This new method of mine might not work every time, but then again, no method will. I've been spat at and slapped and kneed in the neck is there, but then I got a few bucks as well. Do you fuck on first date? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feed your kids?
worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance.
100 degrees was the
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted.
Your mum and dad couldn't hear. Trying me best to unzip your dress and unhook your bra with one hand. And just when I thought I was doing alright, I'd come in my pants again.
Lee increases their championship lead. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who made further progress up the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Got the giggles and I got the shits and you wouldn't talk to me. And when we made up and we started again, your dad banged on the roof and he yelled, "What are you two kids up to in there?" And I shit in me pants as well, and it was over.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Before it began.
It's looking like a winner hasn't... How did...
You hear people say that they'd love to
Do you
go
have any-
back and do things that they did in the past. But if you reckon
Great.
they were the
Well, that's
real good
everything.
old days, you can go stick 'em right up your ass. Because when I look back how I came and I went with a tear in me eye, I recall how I had a cut of a knife, but me undies had a ball and it was over. Before it began. Shit, I hope I don't go through that again. Yuck. The Dickens family planted that first row of apple trees in the Dickens family orchard back in 1953. They waited till that first crop was juicy, red and ripe, then picked and pressed and bottled that very first batch of Dickens cider. It was the tastiest, fizziest, sweetest apple cider ever made. And their slogan was, "Gotta have a Dickens cider every day." And I'd sing along with their radio jingle, and although I'd never tried it, couldn't wait till I was old enough to try my first Dickens cider. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. I had my first Dickens cider when I was 17, and my girlfriend at the time never had a Dickens cider
I know
either.
we were expecting some
We
new developments
fumbled
to
till
come
we got
through,
the top
but
off,
some of them have failed
and
quality
when we
control.
finally did,
We'll need to tell
it
the team what to
spurted all
redevelop
over
via the
her
R&D
face and
squad.
hair and dress and down me leg. From then on in, we had a Dickens cider on every single date, and a quickie Dickens cider when I dropped her at a gate. But she blabbed and told her mother, and the next thing that I knew, found out that her mother loved a Dickens cider too. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. cider every day. Dickon cider before breakfast is a great start to the day. Dickon cider right on bedtime and you'll sleep like a baby. 69% proof stress relief for women and for men. Even my old nan enjoys a Dickon cider now and then. It's medicinal and healthy and it's guaranteed to work. So before you see a doctor, try a Dickon cider first. Puts a positive bounce back in your step, your eyes will sparkle a little brighter. And remember, any time's a good time for a good stiff Dickon cider.
Right, so I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications, and the Hungarian Grand Prix will be tomorrow. And until then, I will see you all again. Goodbye.